Hey guys, today we are going to make some delicious low-fat hummus. This is perfect to take to all your parties or to have when you're serving guests over this holiday season. If you don't know me, my name is Meg. I've lost 70 pounds by eating whole food, plant-based, and I did it over the age of 50. I did it at the age of 53. I'm now 57 and I'm thriving. I have more energy. I reversed chronic conditions. I had high blood pressure. I had menopause hot flashes and sweats, brain fog. And then on top of all of that, I developed rosacea. So I looked like a teenager with white bumps and a really bright red nose, and I was a mess. Anyway, when I found whole food plant-based eating, it literally changed my life. And so what I want to do is share that with you, with the recipes and the food that I eat on a daily basis. And this hummus recipe is amazing. It was inspired by Jane and Ann Esselstyn. If you don't know who they are, check them out. I've got a couple of their books. I've talked with Dr. Esselstyn in the past. They are amazing and I love their recipes. I'm kind of doing a spin on one of them. I've added a few extra things here or there, but basically it's their recipe out of Plant-Based Woman Warrior. It's a cookbook. It's fantastic. I'll put a link below. You should get a copy of it if you don't have it already. So this particular recipe is smokehouse hummus, okay? It is so delicious. Everyone will love it. I use this hummus to spread on sandwiches. Obviously for dipping, it's great for chips. If you can hear that humming noise in the background, that's my air fryer making some homemade chips. These are great also with the mini bell peppers. I love them so much. You can also get Mary's Gone crackers. Get the ones, make sure and turn over and read the ingredients. Get the ones with no oil in them. They're so good. Let's get busy because we don't want those snacking to add 10 or 15 pounds over the holidays, right? We want to feel great because we have to be able to walk and squat for the rest of our lives. And we don't want someone else doing that for us. No siree. All right, so let's go. First, you're gonna start with a can of chickpeas. You're gonna rinse them, but you're gonna save the water inside the can. We're gonna use that in making the hummus. That water is called aquafaba, and it's gold, liquid gold. It's really great stuff. You can make lots of things with it, like whipped cream. It's just a wonderful thickening agent. So let's get these drained and rinsed. You're hitting the counter. I'm hitting the counter with drops. Okay, so now we're going to put this in our food processor. If you guys don't have a food processor, I'm gonna put a link to one below. This one, it's got a few different components on it, but I'm gonna put a link for just the food processor. They're pretty inexpensive. And then also this one where you also get the blender and the individual blender as well. Those are great. Now we're gonna add the aquafaba, the water to it. Weird thing is this can didn't have hardly any aquafaba in it. So hopefully we won't need to add any. That's what you want for the consistency for the hummus. The recipe is going to be listed below, but we're gonna put in some cumin, some turmeric. I snuck this turmeric in, it's not in the recipe, but it's so great for anti-inflammatory. We're also putting in some smoked paprika. All right, I don't know why I wanna say paprika. It's very joyous to say smoked paprika. All right, so now we're putting in some lemon juice, and mine is from the bottle, but feel free to get some fresh lemons, always delicious. We're doing 2 tablespoons of garlic. This is, I call it jarlic, it's in a jar. We're just doing this quick and dirty. Then we're gonna add some liquid smoke, and we're gonna add some aminos. You could also use low sodium soy sauce. I have had a cup of coffee and my greens. That's what we have so far. The other thing you're gonna do is tahini. You're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tahini. I'm gonna count it out. 1, 2. You're also gonna do a squirt or 2 of hot sauce. Now this is an option. If you don't like hot sauce, don't do it. We like things hot. This is the other thing we're adding to ours. This is green chilies. So this isn't in the recipe, but that's the beauty of making your own hummus. You can literally put whatever ingredients. I highly recommend that you get Anne and Jane's book, Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior Cookbook, because they've got lemon hummus. They've even got Thousand Island hummus. I haven't made that one yet. They have the basic hummus recipe, garlic hummus, hickory smoke, black bean hummus. I mean, the possibilities are endless. What I love about hummus is it comes together super quick and it's full of protein. 1 can of chickpeas has 22 grams of protein in it. That's crazy. It's pure, wonderful protein. There's no fillers, nothing artificial in there, nothing that's gonna hurt you. I don't have a show tune in my head right now. But I'm sure.
No songs?
No songs.
That's surprising.
I know, right? Should we put the whole can in?
See how spicy it is.
Yeah, okay.
We might have to do it spoon by spoon.
Yeah, Grant's on to something. We're gonna just do a spoonful in. A spoonful of jalapenos helps the medicine go down. Probably not. Medicine go down, but definitely not sugar. Okay. What?
Now there's your song.
A spoonful. Mary Poppins. Helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Yes, I'm a dork. Okay. Life's more fun being a dork. And here we go. All right, let's see what we got. What you got? What you got? All right. Well, looks pretty good. Ooh, love the color, love the consistency. That looks great. So now I want to plate this, and I just want to show you, this is just kind of an example. I want to show you what you can do. I take this to parties. This is a great dip to take to parties. Plus, let's say you're having appetizers before the Thanksgiving meal. We do a charcuterie board. We do all kinds of fun stuff. So this hummus is just gorgeous. I just love it. And then we also made some chips. I'll be right back. This is just a few chips, but you're getting the idea of what I do. These chips I made they're just corn tortillas. So look on the back of the package, just make sure it just says corn and water. And then you've got some really delicious chips. There's no oil in any of this. And this is so delicious. You could also make it pretty. You could put olives around here. You could do a little bit of the sriracha on top. Give it a little pretty, well, if it's open, little pretty glow. Look at that. That's great. Very festive and fun. This is super inexpensive. This is such a great appetizer. Who wouldn't want to eat this? This is so delicious. You could do a bunch of cut up veggies, even better. This is great. I mean, if you haven't made your own hummus, this is the way to go. Let me try this taste test. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could eat hummus for days. This is so good. So, so good. Wow. This is better than any store-bought hummus. I want to talk to you in all seriousness about store-bought hummus. You think I'm making a healthy choice, right? That's what I used to think 4 years ago. Oh, I'm buying hummus. This is so good for us, for our family. You're not wrong, but let me tell you, the majority of hummus that's available in a store is made with artificial ingredients, a lot of oils, salt, very high in salt. You don't want that. You can't even tell this doesn't have oil in it. It's so delicious. There are a couple of brands out there that have no oil, but for the most part, all of them do. And I know it's tempting at Costco. They've got that big, huge container of hummus for less than 10 bucks. I mean, it's crazy. Don't do it. This probably costs $1.50, maybe $2 to make, and I'm probably exaggerating. It's probably less than that. But please, 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 it's your health, it's your heart. You don't want a bunch of oil. If you've seen the chart that I have on School, that's my community, SKOOL, it will show you caloric density. One of the highest things, or actually the highest thing that you can ingest in your body is oil. It is pure fat. Butter is not even pure fat because there's some water in it, but oil, pure fat, 4,000 calories per pound. And if you look on the back of a box of crackers, your tomato sauce, granola bars, anything you can think of, they are loaded with oil. I was like shocked. Why are they putting in oil in all of these things? So just be aware of that when you're making your decisions. And at first, when I did this, when I went whole food plant-based for a week, and then another week, and then another week, and I was very much enjoying myself, and my energy was coming back, my rosacea went away, my blood pressure went down, my hot flashes went away. Okay, so I got a lot of payoff doing this. What I started to I got a little bit discouraged. That's why I want you to come join my school page. We got to stick together, okay? I got a little bit discouraged because every time I turned something over, excited, thinking I found a new product I could eat, I would see oil. I would see all sorts of ingredients in there that I couldn't have. But that's another reason why I make my own hummus. It's inexpensive, it tastes delicious, and it's low fat. I want to say also, if you need extra help during this time of year, please reach out to me. There's a link below to my Stan store. That's where you can do one-on-one coaching with me. I will help you. I'll meet you where you are, and we'll come up with a plan that is dedicated to your lifestyle, your everyday, what you're going through, and a way to make sure you're successful to get to where you want to be. The other thing too is I have a reboot program coming up, and it's going to start the day after Thanksgiving. I was going to start it Monday, the 17th, but I decided that was too soon, and if someone hasn't been plant-based before, that could be very problematic going into Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to start the reboot the day after Thanksgiving, and it's going to go until Christmas Eve, okay? I want you to feel how great I feel. This is my 4th holiday season, whole food plant-based, and I want to show you how fun it is. You're not going to feel deprived. I'm going to give you tips and strategies for parties or going to people's house that are not plant-based, or even your own, if you're doing this program and your family isn't. So I hope that you will treat yourself and join. We're going to do such amazing work and keep you accountable and teach you things every day. The other thing that I also have is I'm working on January 1st is my 31-day reboot. I hope you join me. It's going to be in the Stan store live this coming week. Pre-sign up for it to get an early bird special. It is going to be 2026, a new year. Whether you've been plant-based for a long time or you're just plant curious, come try it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I do this because I'm so passionate, Grant and I do, about plant-based living and eating, because it has changed my entire life. And I'm so grateful. Also, about 75% of the people watching are not subscribed. Could you please subscribe, like, and share? That really helps us. We both work full-time jobs, and that helps push the algorithm out there, and that helps us be able to make more videos and be more successful. That helps push the algorithm out there, and we would be so grateful, especially if you like what you're seeing. I hope you do. If you have any suggestions, put them down below in the comments. I love it. This is a beautiful thing. So come join my school page, subscribe, like to my YouTube channel, and check out my Stan store. I also have some freebies in there. A really cool one is my Meg in the Kitchen, and that's where I can help you with recipes, substitutes for animal-based products, low fat. We'll get you there, okay? And if you're already there, let's just keep it strong, okay? Thanks so much, and I got to get back to this hummus. I'll see you later.